For more on this, we are now joined by Security Strategist Andy Mashaile, and he joins us now via our video link. Mr. Mashaile, thank you so much for your time this evening here in SABC News. I mean, major developments coming out today, specifically pertaining to Major General Lesetja Senona. Now, of course, also they're saying that he was kicked out of his office and his devices were seized by members of the KZN police, and at the same time also saying that he was followed home and he now fears for his safety. What do you make of these major developments coming out from KZN this evening?
Mbali, good evening to you and to the production team. Listening to the spokesperson, the provincial spokesperson, that says he can come through and register through registration, either using biometrics as we listened to him, or drive into parking level 1. You can see that there is a dispute with regard to the claims that he is making. Whilst there might be some solid substance to what he has said or he has observed, there might be a good reason that the Provincial Commissioner, if indeed Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi has issued out that instruction, we still have to wait for verification and authentication of those set of facts in code. If indeed it is true, the police in KZN would want to apply zero trust, especially with regard to the investigations that have been instructed from the office of the president. The instruction that came from the president is that Lesetja Senona and 4 more others needs to be investigated. So automatically you would need to go into a mode that says, if there is that kind of an instruction that is accompanied by the special investigations task team establishment, it would mean one thing, Bali, give space to the investigations. I would have done that voluntarily myself, since it is in the public domain that the report from the Madlanga Commission speaks to the issue of him being further investigated.
And there are now developing reports saying that he is in hiding because he fears for his life. What do you make of those latest developments?
Mbali, if indeed he is in hiding, there might be something that you and I, Wanamne, that we don't know. Remember, there are things that happen behind the scenes. And if he is in hiding, who is he hiding from? Is he hiding from the gentleman that he spoke about at the Madlanga Commission? I don't see any reason why he would be in hiding from General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi or the police in KZN, because I know that they can find him wherever he is, wherever his location. He could be tracked and traced. Technology makes it easier for one to can be located easier. So I am not certain as to whether there is weight in the substance, but I don't take light to when he feels that his life is threatened and he goes underground. I think he would have gone underground to relieve himself of the pressure of the media with regards to what came out of the presidential statement. Anyone else in my position, in his position, or in your position would do that, would want to hide and get some relief from the many stares in the malls, from the many talks in the space that you are. So, Mbali, what is on the left cannot be balanced by what is in the right hand, because we have not yet established a full set of facts through a statement that can be investigated. That statement coming from him as well as from the provincial commissioner, and or if there is a third force dynamic, he would need to take us into consideration with regards to that threat. Maybe has received a threat on his phone. So we don't know.
And Mr. Mashaile, let's take a step back. I mean, the reason why we find ourselves here is because of the testimony in which we saw this week at the Madlanga Commission. And when you analyze his testimony at the Madlanga Commission, what picture does it paint of the kind of KZN Hawks head we have in this country?
My analysis, Mbali, reveal a troubled police officer, a police officer number 2, who does not accept that the buck stops with him. I have listened to him, or we have listened to him say he did not go to check on the OBs at his office when it was broken into. An OB is an occurrence book, Mbali, where everything that has happened gets noted into that big voluminous book that you find at police stations. Even in the pocket book, some of them do carry pocket books. So it tells you that there's a leader here who does not want to accept that the buck stops with him. He had the last line of defense for that office. And as the goalkeeper of security in that office, he was supposed to have gone down there. Skipping to other elements that one has picked up, number 3. We have seen him evading some of the questions. We have seen an obfuscation of the process, an obfuscation in a sense that instead of answering a direct question, you would want to give context so that you don't walk yourself into a corner, leading to a situation where Justice Madlanga even went to advise him to chill because you are sitting on that witness stand and there might be a lot of questions coming your way.
All right, then. Thank you so much for your analysis, Mr. Mashaile. That's security strategist there, Andy Mashaile, just giving us his insight in terms of the latest developments coming out from KZN and that pertaining to Major General Lesetja Senona.